Look, guys, we're calling it. Jalen Green is the best Filipino-American NBA basketball prospect ever.
With the second pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Jalen Green.
Drafted number 2 by the Houston Rockets in the recently concluded 2021 NBA Draft, Green is touted as the best scorer of his class and may even be in the same mold of Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, or even Allen Iverson. Green flashes elite ability to score off contact. His shot is not yet amazing down deep, but many believe it will just get better. And he's just 19. Analysts project him at best as a perennial superstar, and it may not be too long before we even see it. This is Chip from Game High, where we create high-quality explainer videos on sports and video games. If you like this content, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Leave something in the comment section and we'll engage with you. FYI guys, there will be no in-depth breakdown of Jalen Green's skills, strengths, and weaknesses here. Instead, we'll focus on 3 things: his Filipino roots, his unconventional path to the NBA, and what his future holds. Please find the links in the description below for the best video breakdown of Jalen Green's game. Jalen Green is no stranger to anyone familiar with the Filipino basketball scene. Green has been in the Philippines several times already, and there have been numerous interviews where Green has already expressed the pride of his lineage, albeit iffy, on the prospects of a national team appearance. Hailing from Merced, California, Jalen Green is of Filipino descent. His mom, a nurse, hails from Ilocos Sur, although it is his grandfather who is purely Filipino. Green joins Rui Hachimura, Yuta Watanabe, and fellow kababayan Jordan Clarkson as 4 of the active Asian or Asian American players in the NBA. He is also the 3rd Phil-Am player in history and one of only a handful players of Asian descent ever. Both his mom and his grandfather formed his support structure growing up and excelling in basketball. And I quote his mother, "He was so tired, but he loved it. It was nothing ever that we had to push him to do. It was him always asking us to do it." End quote. Green has acknowledged his Filipino roots several times and has been in the country, squaring off in several games against another Filipino NBA hopeful, Kai Sotto. While Green has been a top-flight prospect since high school, his road to the NBA is anything but conventional. Rather than taking his talents to the NCAA, Green chose to join the NBA G League, rejecting over 18 prestigious NCAA schools who have offered him a scholarship. It was an easy decision for Green, one which got him paid handsomely. Moreover, the decision gave him the much-needed experience to be mentored by playing with the likes of former NBA player Jarrett Jack and coached by former Laker Brian Shaw. The competition was also much tougher, but even against grown men, Green excelled. And while he did not dominate, Green was undoubtedly one of the brightest stars in the G League last season, showing promises of greatness with his elite brand of athleticism and finishing. People noticed, and in what was supposed to be a draft with a clear number 1, Jalen Green made a compelling case to be the top pick, having drawn strong interest from Detroit in a now legendary workout before the Pistons eventually, and predictably, took the consensus pick that is Cade Cunningham. Green probably said it best. In a tweet, he said, "I know for a fact if I went to college, it would have been a different talk about who's going number 1. Jarrett Jack, Amir Johnson, and Reggie Hearn, all one-time NBA stalwarts, rave about their Ignite teammate Jalen Green's work ethic, mixed with his tantalizing combination of God-given talents and skills. Jalen Green has the absolute perfect measurements for a shooting guard of his generation. Standing at a wiry 6'6", he is a quick-twitch athlete with elite burst, bounce, and body control. J. Kyle Mann of The Ringer said it best, that Jalen Green's best comparison may not even be Zach LaVine or Bradley Beal, but a taller Allen Iverson. That is high praise for Green, and well-deserved too. While fellow draftees Cade Cunningham is called the most complete player and Evan Mobley touted as the best big man prospect since Anthony Davis, no one can deny that Jalen Green is simply the best scorer out of the bunch. Green gets buckets, and he gets buckets in a lot of different ways. The Ringer's Ryan Rosillo even said it best. Given the lack of talent in Houston and how good Green is in scoring, it may not be such a surprise if he becomes one of the league's top scorers in his first year. Green punishes defenses with his array of moves, either coming off the screen, through backdoor cuts, or simply finishing off of contact. Only 19 years old, Green has already shown skill sets that some pros even take years to master. He has also been developing a killer step-back J and is further improving his outside shooting. It's not a question of if, but when Green develops an elite outside shot. For him, the sky is definitely the limit. Jalen Green undoubtedly has superstar potential, and it looks like he's on his way to achieve it. We would not be surprised if he is headlining the NBA as one of its marquee names sooner rather than later. Will he be able to represent the Philippines though? Or more importantly, will he even choose to represent the Philippines, given that he has already represented the United States in FIBA competition? That may be a tougher question. Let us know what you think of this rising star in the comment section. Until then, this is Chip from Game High, and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Do like and follow our Facebook and Instagram pages, and even our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Until then, guys, adios.